where the clean out was, where I'm, under the bathtub, and somebody had made like a 500-gallon septic tank, plugged up the sewer line right there that dropped into it, diverted the bathtub and the washing machine thing into this like makeshift septic tank, and then they had like a French drain that went like 130-40 feet out to the back, which I didn't know about. But when I sucked all the water out, it was raw sewage, and then I put it into I treated it and everything, and then I went underneath the slab of the house. Are you still with me? Okay, I went under the slab of the house, and I cut along the electric line that was there, like through the sand, and it was just sand and rocks and little dirt. And it was just raw sewage all the way down for hundreds of feet, right? And I'm like, so I go, okay, I got to remediate this. So I put it on the lawn, which was the lawn, and then I started, I put in stuff that you guys recommended, what have you, and I cut through with a pressure washer and stuff. And then, meanwhile, I found this layer of sludge type stuff, and we got, I'm sorry? Where the water kind of drains in and just goes boom, but it never dries. And he goes, that's the water table. Yeah, because this is an electrical issue, not a water issue. I can understand with the water issue. That was in the other guy's name. That was in the one of the owners' names.
Yeah, well, the water was involved too because the water was contaminated.
How was the water contaminated?
So the water is also involved.
Oh yeah, sure, the water's involved, but the contamination's happening through the ground on the way to the house.
Mm-hmm.
But
can I give you the name of my manager?
You can, yeah.
I'm sorry?
Yes, what's that name?
My manager is Patrick Tucker.
What's the last name?
Tucker. Tucker.
Pecker?
T like in Tom.
Oh, T?
Yes.
And then what is it? Ucker?
Correct.
Ucker. Patrick Tucker.
Correct.
Okay, and then he's
our manager for customer service.
Manager for customer service.
Yes, so he's my big boss.
And is that customer service for the call center? Gas lines were severed and booby trapped, and there was other booby traps placed and stuff like that. Anyway, the theory here is this, and is that there's this large group of people, okay, and what they do is that they seize people's houses in Pasadena, and the way they seize them is that there's poisoned wells there. They know they're poisoned and everything, and instead of running the well deeply into the ground, which you should, and taking measures like filtering the water and stuff like that, they're not. They're running it up to a shallow surface, and they're picking up all the TCEs and all the perchlorates and all the other goodies that are just like in there from JPL, dumping everything into the boom, but it never dries, and he goes, that's the arroyo table. Now they pump this stuff into the neighborhoods, knowing people are going to get sick. It was openly told to me that my water's poisoned, my water's poisoned, my water's poisoned by the head of the water department when I was arguing with her, and about having my water stuff put on. And then then Sammy told me how to take the best thing to do was to take a bath, but put in like a bottle of isopropanol alcohol, and that would really work good, good for the muscles and everything, right? But it's poison, and it makes the thing driver. It drives it into you deeper. Now, they had, underneath the house, they had broken the pipe on purpose for the sewer drainage, and they had created an actual a vault for sewage to accumulate under the house and then slowly leach out through the electric power run that runs alongside the driveway and into the yard, which has got a layer of really old sewage on it. And under that there's compact clay. that was placed there, and it's got little parts in it and stuff. And that was done to hold in all the chemicals that are buried in the back. And there's barrels and barrels underneath the ground. The house in the back, 2192 Corson Street, Pasadena, California, is sinking into the ground. There is no pad on that house yet. That house was not red tagged. That house was not yellow tagged. They keep that house active. More people are going to be moving in there. They did not rehook up the sewer line. I did. I had a temporary 2-inch hose to run the sewer line into the thing. The sewer line was cut and allowed to, on the P-trap in the middle of the yard, and allowed to escape gases into the yard. Now the reason why that is because it's a biomass. Then ESP, like extra sensory.
Like established in, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, it probably was Pasadena.
All right. So you just go ahead and email us, and then whenever you're ready, you just email us your address and number to contact you, and we'll set up a time, and we'll go out there and take a look at it.
Oh, right on. Hey, where do you take it anyway? Where do you got to take it, and there's fees and stuff?
You know what? It depends on what it is. The house we just finished completing, it was pretty big. It was like a 3-acre lot, and it had trash. We charged them $3,500, and the only reason we charged them $3,500 because we found papers for the city shut them down because there was a deemed hazardous for unlivable. And sure enough, man, all the stuff they had in there was just getting the guys that were working there. They were getting rashes from picking up the clothes, and picking up the trash, and dealing with all that stuff. So you know what I mean. But if you don't have, if you're hallway trash, and just metals and stuff like that, it should be a flat rate, and it will be done quick. So it's not like, you know what I mean, the price is reasonable.
Oh, okay. Are the guys okay?
So, excuse me, go ahead.
Are your guys okay?
No, I only work with one other guy, so I mean, it's just me and another guy.
Oh, okay.
And that house, he had some friends that lived around the area, and they need to work, so we just put them to work.
Cool. I bet they're okay now, right? They're not sick or anything?
No. I think it was because they were messing around, and we were telling them, like, hey, keep your sleeves down, keep your gloves on, keep your mask on. They were just, they want to do their own thing, and then when they're over there crying about the arms they're itching and their nose and brain, it's like, I told you, man, you want to listen.
Oh yeah, God, you gotta do that.
Yeah, it was just mold. It was feces. It was just nasty. It was straight nasty. I mean, the worst case. That was like the worst. Probably that's the second worst we've probably done.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right. So this has got. I probably have a bunch of poison oak back there too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then that's fine. Then thanks for giving the heads up so like that. At least we know.
Yeah. Right. All right. Cool, man. Well, thanks. And this is James, right?
Correct. Your name is?
And they said that they, I gave them a list of all the stuff. Mm-hmm. And you can,
You know what they should do? Get a big, one of those big...
roll-off?
We've already spent almost $10,000 on this mess, okay? So,
yeah.
I got Pasadena. They said they're coming here.
Yeah, no, we don't want anything on the street.
No, not on the street, but on that. But
That stuff I don't want on the street.
Consider this stuff safe?
It's not my place to say whether it's safe or not.
Should I put it on? What do I do? I mean,
yeah, what I don't want is the stuff on the sidewalk over there.
See, we can't tell you what to do because that's your personal belongings. We can only take care if you were living in a health hazard condition like wet sewer,
Well, yeah, it's been here the whole time.
The thing is, your personal belongings is your problem. You have to take you do whatever you have to do to save yourself.
What I don't want to see, like I said,
we tested basically, shows that you definitely have a combination of bacteria and mold going on, and it's just in addition to whatever else you have, those two things are serious and very critical, and will definitely affect your health.
Hi. Hey, is this house for sale?
You know what it is, man. It is.
What are you asking for?
You know what? I have no idea. I can give you the number.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just wait.
a fireplace?
What's that?
Is it a fireplace?
No, I don't know why you cut it. I have no idea. Yeah, if you want anything, you can go right ahead and take whatever you want. I can honestly got you care less. I'm totally in. Ridiculous.
What?
I said they just called me like crazy and said I'm not answering my phone because I got to finish this work right now. Wow.
Fine. Huh?
Here you go. His name's Hassan. Tell him he came inside by the house. What's his name? Corson?
Yeah.
And talk to him because I know I don't know what they wanted to do. I mean,
What's your name again?
Michael.
Michael.
Yeah, just tell him you met Michael and clean up.
All right. You got a lot of work to do still here?
No, pretty much just wood and throw boxes they left in here and there. That's pretty much it.
Oh. So you should wear a mask.
Oh man, when I started moving the stuff from that dirt from that pile back there, which I don't know what it was in, but it just burned my nose. I mean, my nose started bleeding from I don't know what was in there. The
Bleeding?
chemicals, yeah.
Yeah. You know what? There's the place is contaminated.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
totally contaminated.
Yeah.
It's under the ground.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cause I was just like, man, it just was killing. I was just like, man, it just was killing me.
This place is fucked up.
Yeah.
You shouldn't bring your children.
I didn't. I had no other choice to do. I had no other. I
You
didn't
got a
know.
mask? You should wear full mask protection. And does your arms and stuff hurt?
No. Once I got away from the grass, you know. So
You've only been here a few days now.
yeah, I only been here a couple. I've been trying to get it done as fast as possible.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, do you have a phone number?
Yeah.
Let me get your number.
Yeah, mommy, wait. Cars, but I have no idea where they're at. Can't find it. There you go. We'll call them.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. All right, man.
Thanks a lot.
Interesting. I got his name. Hassan's selling the house. Hassan is selling the house. The guy told me, I asked him, I said, the place is contaminated. You shouldn't bring your kid here. You need to wear a mask. And he goes, no shit. He goes, dude, I moved this fucking, I was moving the dirt and this other stuff. He goes, it just fucking made my nose bleed. I got a nose, I never get that, you know. He goes, I got a nosebleed and all this other stuff, and he's looking like he's freaked. He's looking freaked. So all the sewage in the ground, okay, that's just like wave stuff, and it's like, do you guys test it or anything for a public hazard? Cause
Nope.
What do you do? Just leave it there?
We'll deal with the owner of it. Not a public hazard as long as there's nobody here.
What about the?
I'm going to go ahead and get the mains off. I'll cut this, pull the ring, pull the meter.
Okay.
Put an armored pipe plate in.
Okay.
Put the ring back on with a red seal.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
That way you don't have to cap anything or whatever. I'll be
Yeah.
right back.
It's just for the lighting, for the. Just so we can have lighting on there. What's the lighter?
Yeah, no, you're gonna have to
Yeah.
come back.
It's too dangerous.
Besides, you don't want to be in here with all this raw sewage, anyways, that long.
No, it makes
Yeah.
everyone that comes back here safe.
Yeah. So it's
Everyone.
best you not be in here that long.
Matter of days. It is so dangerous. It's not funny. Every time we went in there, we'd get knocked down for a week or two. The city of Pasadena through Ophelia Cavazos, John Pollard, Joel Murphy, and Bill Kimura. Pretty much, what they did is they ganged up and they prevented us from grabbing any of our stuff, taking it out of the off the property, and then keeping it there so it would get destroyed in the rain outside. They cut our water off, they cut our power off, and they went around and threatened the neighbors not to give us any water or power. This is the worst case of, you'd want to say negligence, but it's not. It was set up in advance to do this. They've been doing this to people for a long time. They get them into court, there's a default judgment, and they take their stuff, seize it, and then they collect the insurance money. And they don't do anything, and they just do it again and again and again and again. There's a pit underneath the house, and that's where the black water goes, and it slowly leaches out through the yard. And where the sewer line is hooked up in the back, they just threw the rocks back in. But they dumped this stuff in Riverside, and it's loaded with spores, it's loaded with bacteria, it's loaded with sewage, and it's loaded with cysts. And then there's the VOCs from probably trichloroethane and radioactive amines. There it is. Look at the other stuff on the site. Google 2194 East Corson Street. Thank you. God bless. Have a great day.